Good morning, I'm Rick Dawson.
This is the Rick Dawson we remember. For nearly 24 years, he was the consummate reporter, anchor, I-team professional at Wish TV. An award-winning journalist, Rick's talents on television were only eclipsed by his in-depth study of compelling stories, so he could concisely and correctly fashion them into a compact format for the viewing audience. All that came to an end in 2010, when he was abruptly let go from his job at Wish TV. A couple years later, he was hired as news director at WFYI, but resigned shortly thereafter. The damage was done. He felt defeated. September 24th of 2013, Rick Dawson took his life. Ironically, September is Suicide Prevention Month, and his loving wife, our wonderful weekend gardener, Shannon Cagle, is reaching out and hoping to help those of us facing depression and more. None of this is easy. All of this is important.
We were, I think collectively as a family, including Rick, surprised at just how emotionally tied to that work he was.
Wow. Yeah.
And when he lost it, it really hurt his heart. It hurt his heart, it hurt his mental health, and 3 years after he lost his job is when he took his life. He just had gotten to a point where he could not see a way out of it. And it was heartbreaking, and it remains heartbreaking. But, you know, for people like you and me, and the millions of people who have been affected by those who have taken their own lives, you know, it always hurts. It hurts all forever.
You have children with
Yes.
Rick, and how did you explain this to them then, and how are you dealing with it now?
So the way that I've tried to deal with it the best is to be as honest about it as you can, because the idea is to arm them with knowledge. We cannot fix other people. If we could love our loved ones into wellness, we wouldn't lose anyone. But there has to be some sort of internal motivation to move you into finding that place of wellness or getting better or making the effort, whatever that motivation is.
And Rick, you had Rick going to therapy. You were trying. You saw that he was not to the extent that he took it, but
Right.
you knew that he was depressed, and you
Right.
were helping him.
Right. But, you know, when you lose your job, you lose your insurance. And when you lose your insurance, you are less likely to want to spend money on those types of things.
Stay with us. More with Shannon Cagle Dawson on Suicide Prevention Month and the loss of her husband, Rick Dawson, when we come back.